Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Utah State Aggies.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the South Florida Bulls.
Might be changing the route. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Line getting set on second down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Swings it out to his running back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense starting to impose its dominance. 13th play of the drive coming. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they've put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Air Force Falcons.
Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Could be an alley. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go play action with Mack. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it. It's Hill. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
All right, nice job. Backs against the wall, you did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this match. Awaiting you is the Texas State Bobcats.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Throwing Russell. Fires to the big fella. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Pulls it in. It's Wade. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida State Seminoles.
Quarterback making checks. They'll send the tight end in motion. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable.
4th down in their own territory. Big gamble here, and they're not even going to huddle. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver. He catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end.
Tell you what, when you see a tight end come that open, a lot of times it had something to do with the wide receivers running down the middle of the field, stretching those safeties, and he just slips out and kind of gets lost, and the tight end is wide open on the outer part of the field.
Plows through the defense. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The quick out. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50.
Maybe some room here. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
The offense coughs it up. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find complete.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Marshall Thundering Herd.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. first play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defender. Got a little press. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the...
Makes a grab and room to run. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense.
It's complete. Touchdown, Bulldog. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Washington Huskies.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's Williams to throw. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this. Awaiting you is the USC Trojans.
So the defense will try to stop the deep pass here with under 2 minutes to go. The run inside. It's Lacey. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the...
Intercept! The defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Russell. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Finds the tight end. Runs through, man. He might have space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keelan Russell. Makes the catch. It's solid. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Russell on play action. Escapes the pressure going right. Turning it on. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Throwing Russell. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Georgia going up tempo. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. He got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Dogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Deflected near the end zone.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Russell bringing the heat. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Back to pass, it's Fafita. That's reeled in, it's Walker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. You saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Quickly complete. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a man miss. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, that's just pitch and catch. At this point, you're just trying to create some rhythm in the passing game, so you find your tight end, stick route, middle of the field, doesn't get easier than that.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Running inside, it's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Russell from the gun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Cyclones! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keelan Russell. On the move, he fires. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shows him the stiff arm.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. With the catch, it's Wade. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Gets it to him on the screen. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Right on target this time. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He might want another play. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Fafita. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good time.
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up your pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun to give, looking for room. Touchdown, Iowa State! They take the lead here in the second half. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Russell. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Keelan Russell throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Wade. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Lacey. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they swarm him under. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Throwing Russell. Got it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something... There he goes! Touchdown, Iowa State! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Cyclones with a counterpunch.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Running inside, it's Lacey. Got enough for the first. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Dogs want to crank their tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. It's complete to the right. On the move is the 30. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Cyclones!